Good morning. Abstinence. Experience strength and hope from members of Overeaters Anonymous. This is a good one. It's entitled The Basis of Abstinence. I've been abstinence 10 years, and I've seen many changes in OA and in myself. My pain and self-disgust were so profound when I joined that I was willing to do anything to feel better. I remember the emptiness, what seemed like endless time stretching between meals. In the beginning, I was afraid of food, so I ate plainly and simply. I ate a lot of vegetables because I needed to feel full. I counted calories as a guide to quantity. As my recovery became stronger, my fear of food lessened. I ate a better variety, put cream in my coffee, and even tried some ex-binge foods. They didn't trigger a binge, but were disappointing because the amount in a normal serving was so small. Some foods I never went back to, unwilling to risk my recovery for nothing more than empty calories. The 12 steps and my reliance on God are the basis upon which I maintain my abstinence. My understanding of God's will for me is whatever the sanest, healthiest choice at the time is. Never has that choice been compulsive overeating. In the last few years, more people have come from eating disorder units with very specific food plans. I see how hard they are on themselves if they deviate, and it reminds me of when I was so afraid of food. I also notice a which comes first controversy, the emotions or the desire to overeat. I believe my repressed or unresolved negative emotions produce the desire to overeat and signal that something is wrong. I ask God to help me face whatever I'm trying to run away from. If I thought eating a wrong food caused my negative emotions, I'd just keep changing my food plan and never find out what really caused the feelings. I've learned a great deal about myself by putting my abstinence first, asking God for help in coping with reality, and trying to act on the insights I receive. I also believe that abstinence refers only to the food. I've been a basket case in OA. I've been filled with rage, severely depressed, irritable, hysterical, happy, miserable, and terrified. But I've never binged over those feelings. I've worked through them and gradually become somewhat less volatile. Letting emotions surface is part of the recovery process, and it stems from abstinence. I can't numb myself anymore. I don't think abstinence means emotional stability. It doesn't give me serenity. It gives me reality. And this comes from a member in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I don't know, that just seems like one of the best stories I've read so far. And I love the understanding of God's will for me is the sanest, healthiest choice at the time. So the willingness to ask for help, especially when we're feeling feelings, when we're in a circumstance or situation where we feel incapable of making the choice or knowing what the next right thing is, asking for help, reaching out, praying, calling the sponsor, calling another member, reaching out, man. I just went through my phone and I've got, I don't know, I didn't count, but I know I got more than 30, maybe even close to 40 phone numbers of people in recovery. So I absolutely have the resources at my fingertips to reach out and ask for help if I'm in a situation or circumstance that makes me feel incapable of knowing what the truth is, knowing what reality is, and not responding off of what my feelings or my thoughts might be pushing me towards. So I don't know. That one just rendered right. So have a great day. Have an abstinent day.